just watched two videos. The first was by Hans Rosling. It's called the Magic Washing Machine. It basically talked about how women in different countries they want washing machines. They do not have the fortune, the blessing of being able to have a washing machine. They spend hours and hours doing this hard labor of washing their clothes for their children, and like they have to have water sources, so sometimes they have to carry their clothes there, or they have to go find water and bring it back home, and it's not always just a short distance. um, it's a big job. It takes a lot of time. He talked about how 2 billion people have access to a washing machine, and there's like 4 billion, I think, that still wash their clothes by hand. Um, I just thought it was super interesting because he started talking about the energy that's used. He said that in his classes he talked about this idea of people having a washing machine, and some people were like, not everybody can have a washing machine. Not everybody can do that. Um, it's not economically smart, basically. And he asked them how many of them walk and don't have a car. And some people raised their hand proudly. And he said that he then asked how many of them wash their clothes and their sheets by hand, and nobody raised their hand. And that was super funny because he said even the hardcore in the green movement wash their clothes by a washing machine. Um, like these people, they want the luxury of being able to wash their clothes. And he said that when he first got a washing machine in his house, because his grandmother and his mom had been washing clothes by hand for a long time. Like his grandma had been washing clothes for 7 kids. Um, that's a lot of time, a lot of energy. And he said that the grandma had come over when they first got it, and she just sat there and watched it, and she was mesmerized by it. And he said that his mom sat him down and said, basically, because of this machine, I have time to read to you. And so, what I got from it is technology, things like the washing machine. They give us time to do other things like read books and to improve, to become smarter, to become more educated. Um, Something else that I thought was super interesting was he was talking about the energy used and how half of the world energy is used by 1/7 of the world population. And that just like blew my mind because I don't know, you'd think it'd be a little different, but I think that so many times we forget that we're so much more blessed because of where we live. The second video I watched was by Cheryl Wooden. It's called Our Century's Greatest Injustice. And she was talking about women in education and how in different countries they think of women as the problem and not the solution. And she was talking about a girl who